Yellow! The second time in my life that I was able to be in front of an actual goddess, Her Majesty, the most beautiful woman in film in my opinion, and I still cannot believe that during the Toronto International Film Festival, the woman at the top of my list that I wanted to meet, it happened. I met Bella Swan, Miss Nia from Equals. If you haven't seen the movie Equals, then you better start hitting the pedal to the metal and get into your TV screen, buddy, because you need to watch it. And most importantly, the movie that Kristen James Stewart was in Toronto to promote, to be a part of the red carpet, the premiere, Seberg. And she played Jean Seberg in it. And I cannot wait to see that darn tune damn movie because she is a legend. I went to the theater where Kristen was doing the premiere for that movie. Now the thing is, I know that Kristen isn't big when it comes to watching the actual film, especially if she's watched it in the past. She will go introduce the movie, she will leave the theater, she will come back to do the end. I waited by the back doors of this theater where she would exit. There wasn't many people because I don't think a lot of people assumed that she was going to be leaving. It's on and off. Sometimes she'll do it, sometimes she'll stay, sometimes she won't, sometimes she'll go. Now, I'm waiting and I'm like, okay, what happens, buddy, if this happens to be a 4-hour wait? I'm like, come on now. Now I'm going to be sitting here like, I'm going to get up when she comes and my neck's going to go from all the damn waiting I've been doing. Lo and behold, we are waiting for about 10-15 minutes after the red carpet had happened. All of a sudden, in the doorway, I see Kristen's security. Now, her bodyguard is by far the most intimidating bodyguard that I have ever seen. That man does not smile. That man does not smirk. There's no facial expression coming from that man, so I know he takes his job very seriously. So when he comes, I'm like, okay, I'll behave. I'm waiting and I look into the doorway. I'm very close, by the way. I'm like right at the barricade. I'm like very close into the doorway where I can see what's going on. I see Miss Kristen James Stewart, the absolute legend, the absolute queen of film, walking towards the doors, and I'm like, okay, here we go. So she's standing in the doorway because I think they were just, I don't know what they were waiting around, but she's right at the doorway. The door's open, there's a crack, and I'm looking at her. And she's not coming out yet. I think she waited about maybe 2-3 minutes, I don't know for what. And through the doorway, I'm looking at her, and I'm like, an absolute legend. I was like, Kristen, you slay. I'm like, the outfit, the everything. I was like, the makeup. And she starts laughing. And you guys know how she is. She is very much like a tomboy. And when it comes to that glam stuff, like, yeah, she loves her glam, but she's not one of those girls who's like, yes. Like, she just like looks at me and she like gives me a smirk. She's like, thanks, dude. Comes outside and she immediately goes to the fans. So now she's taking pictures. She's so chill about it because there wasn't many people, so she was actually super calm as opposed to where it's like the red carpet premiere where there's like thousands of people. There was maybe probably like less than 20 people waiting around. Like there was nobody. So she was taking her time. People were taking pictures, like different angles, redoing pictures. She was all about it. Now she finishes on the side, the opposite side where we are. She comes to my side. So she starts kind of at the end. I end up being the last person because the way she was moving. The only thing that I noticed is not many people were like actually talking to her. And I understand because like I like starstruck, right? But like I'm so used to like seeing all these celebrities, and I've met Kristen before where it's like I kind of know her vibe and I know that she is somebody who is super chill, super calm, like yo, she's like one of the dudes, dude. Now, I am complimenting this woman from top to bottom. I'm literally like, oh my god. I was like, Kristen, you literally look incredible. And she keeps looking back and she keeps smiling because the whole time I was boosting her. And I guess maybe it got to the point where I could have perhaps been darn too damn annoying. But I couldn't hold back. I was just like, I'm mesmerized by this girl. I'm literally like, it's Kristen James Stewart. And like, I think it was like the bold makeup that caught me. I was like, wow. This is kind of where it gets kind of off. Now I'm not saying it was like weird or it was anything that was like just like out of the ordinary, but because we were in this area where it was all trees and it was covering the lighting, it was kind of dark where we were. It was during the daytime, keep in mind, so I was like hoping for that daytime lighting, but it wasn't like that because of all the trees that were around us. And I give her like a little hug because I'm kind of behind the barricade, but I was just like, I love you, girlie. And I was like, I have literally watched every single movie that you have been in, and I have applauded you on my own in my basement watching these movies as if there was people around. I kind of tell her, I was like, can we take like a cute picture? She's like, yeah, man, let's do it. So I was like, okay. I was like, Kristen, it's kind of like dark here because of the trees. Like, do you mind if we take it on like, okay, so I had my phone with me, right? Instead of like selfie mode, because like, I know there's a flash, but the flash isn't that great. I was like, can we take it like literally like 2007 style, like with like cameras, like, you know, when you're holding it, but you can't see the screen. So you're just like crossing your fingers, hoping for the best, dude. And I was like, it'll be better. Like the quality will be better and the flash will be brighter. We will just look more slick. So she goes, I literally like, okay, say I'm where I am, okay? I'm sitting where I'm sitting. Like, sorry, I'm standing where I'm standing. She's literally right next to me. She's like looking at me. She goes, huh. Okay. I'll stand over here though. Now she's literally like 5 feet away from me. I'm not kidding you. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, okay, I don't want a picture where my idol is literally like 5 feet in the distance. I might as well take a picture with that girl like all the way in Antarctica if I needed to. I was like, huh? I was like, better not, buddy. I was like, okay, Kristen, I guess then we will just take like a selfie mode. And then she comes back. The way she like moved like so far away from me, and then I was like, okay, buddy, well, I don't want trees in between us. I don't want to look like, just me, my friend, Mother Nature, and then Kristen Stewart. Like, no. Well, that's my story on me meeting Kristen James Stewart, the absolute legend. She is super friendly. She is super chill. Anybody who meets her, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Anybody who's watching me, if anybody's ever darn tuned in watching me, I'll talk to y'all in the next video. TTYLs.